Alright guys, welcome back to another Zenless Zone 0 update video. Today we have some big changes for the 1.3 banner characters, Yanagi and Lighter. Some stuff got buffed, some stuff in their kit got nerfed. So we will take a look at their new kits and changes in this video. And if you guys want to keep being updated on everything Zenless, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and put those notifications on to be updated right away as soon as we get a new update, some new information. But alright, let's get into it. We have a lot of stuff to cover with their kits. I'm going to be going over everything, so let's read it over. Starting off with Yanagi, she has two stances in her basic attack called Nightseer Divine Music. There's upper chord and lower chord. They buffed it a little bit, so let's read it over. Upper chord stance bonus, increased resistance to interruption and gives 10 electric damage during basic attack. That is new. And the lower chord, the stance bonus, it is now increased interruption level, and then it gives 10% pen ratio during basic attacks. So they added the 10 electric damage in the upper chord and the 10% pen ratio in the lower chord stance. Alright, let's move on here to the EX special attack. We got an old version and a new version. So I'm gonna go over the new version. Change forward with a powerful thrust, following by plunging attack, dealing massive electric damage. During the thrust, Tsukishiro Yanagi switches stances and enters the all-encompassing state for 15 seconds. While this state lasts, after executing the 5th hit of a basic attack or other moves, the combo continues from the 3rd hit of a basic attack. If the plunging attack hits enemy in the anomaly status, it triggers the special polarity disorder effect, dealing 25% of the original disorder effect damage and adding bonus damage equal to 17% of Yanagi's anomaly proficiency. This polarity disorder will not remove the target's existing elemental anomaly. Also, the multipliers are quite different now. I'm going to put the before and after. Before, we only had daze multiplier and the damage multiplier with the energy. Now we got the thrust attack damage multiplier, thrust attack daze multiplier, plunging attack damage multiplier, plunging attack daze multiplier, and additional damage multiplier with the same energy cost. So overall, it seems like she's going to be doing a little bit more damage with all these new multipliers spread out like this. Alright, so let's move on to the core passive. Now the old one, there's a completely new one, so let's read it over. After Yanagi uses the EX special attack, wherever any character in the team inflicts the disorder status on the enemy, the damage multiplier of disorder is increased by 400% for 15 seconds. When EX special attack hits an enemy, Tsukishiro Yanagi's electric damage against the target is increased by 20% for 15 seconds. There is also an additional ability that they added in the core passive called Moon Phase, triggered when there are other anomaly characters or characters of the same attribute as oneself in the team. After Yanagi switches stances, now this one here got changed. The electric anomaly buildup rate of basic attack is increased by, it went from 70% to 45% for 6 seconds. Instead, it's 8 seconds now. So yeah, they lowered the multiplier, but they did add more time. So alright, so the other changes, I believe all that's left to check out for Yanagi are the mindscapes. So to not make the video too long, we do have Lighter's kit to cover. So for the mindscapes, I'm just going to put it on the screen here for you guys to read over if you're interested. I'm going to put the new one and the old one. So here is the new mindscape 1. It's called Chess Master. And also we have the changes for the mindscape 2 called Know the Enemy and Oneself. The old version, and then we got the new version, which is a lot longer if you guys want to check it out. The mindscape 4 also got some changes. It is called Excellent Adaptability. We got the old and new one, and then mindscape 6 Inherent Blood. We got the old one and then the new one. So for you guys that are interested, can read that over. But now I'm just gonna go over the Lighter changes as we have a lot more to cover for Lighter. So alright, so starting Lighter, he had a big change for his core passive. So let's read it over. So Lighter will automatically gain morale over time. This got changed from 4 points to 3.3 points per second for every 1 point of energy consumed by the on-field character. Lighter will recover 0.6 points. This got changed to 0.3 points. of morale. Lighter has a maximum of 100 points of morale, when morale recovers to 80 points. If Lighter is off field, Lighter's quick assist will be triggered once. When morale is greater than or equal to 80 points, Lighter will then enter the morale eruption state when launching the 5th stage of normal attack, increasing the power of the light punch attack, jab combo, and finishing blow in the 5th stage of normal attack. After the power is increased, when the move hits an enemy, the morale will continue to be consumed for every 10 points of morale consumed. Lighter's impact will increase, so we got some new changes here. So before this was 1.8 up to 27, now it's 2% up to 20%, lasting for 6 seconds. Alright, so it seems so far Lighter got nerfed in his core passive here, but maybe they did a few more changes regarding the multipliers in his kit, because we do have this information. But let's move on. We're not done with his core passive, so there's a little bit more. In the morale eruption state, Lighter's morale is no longer automatically gained over time. When the morale is exhausted during a light punch attack or light combo, a more powerful finishing blow will be automatically connected. In the morale eruption state, when a light punch attack or jab combo hits an enemy, the target's ice attribute damage resistance and fire attribute damage resistance are reduced by 15%. It went from 15 seconds to 30 seconds, nearly double the duration. This is very, very good. Alright, moving on here, we do not have any more changes for Lighter's core passive. The rest remain the same, as you can see here, no changes. So I'm going to move on to the additional ability called Fired Up. This one here got a decent amount of changes, so let's read it over. Triggered when there is an attack character or a character of the same faction as Lighter in the team. When Lighter attacks its enemy, the whole team gains 1 stack of uplift up to 20 stacks, lasting for 15 seconds. The duration is refreshed when triggered repeatedly. For each stack of uplift, the agent's ice and fire damage is increased went from 0.5 to 1%. When any character in the team enters the field through quick assist, perfect assist, or chain attack, the duration of the whole team's uplift is refreshed. Also, when Lighter's impact increases, if Lighter impact is higher than 170 points and went from 175 points, every 10 points of impact beyond that will increase the benefit provided by each stack of uplift by additional. It went from 0.1% to 0.25%, up to additional instead of 10.4, it's now 60%, so this is a huge boost. Alright, to wrap up the video, we're going to take a look at Lighter's new multipliers. So we got the old multipliers on the left with the new multipliers on the right, and it even tells us the damage difference. So the first one on top is for Lighter's chain attack V style Scorching Sun. So the damage multiplier, there's this plus 65% difference, a buff, and the daze multiplier got buffed as well by more than 12.6%. And now the finishing move got buffed as well. It does 126% more, and the daze multiplier is also 40% more for Lighter's finishing move. Now we got the daze multiplier. A lot of stuff got changed. Not a big difference across the board. As you can see here, the first hit daze multiplier is only a 0.9 difference, then a 1% difference. So small differences across the board, but this will add up over time. And now the last one is the differences for the EX special attack V style Sun Wheel Rising Fist full charge. This is Lighter's full EX special attack. And then we got some new multipliers here. So as you can see here, the difference for the total damage multiplier does 37% more. The follow-up damage multiplier 33% more. Daze multiplier 15% more. Follow-up daze multiplier 14% more. And the rest did not change regarding the energy cost. But yeah, this will conclude all the new changes that we have for the characters Lighter and Yanagi for the 1.3 update of Zenless Zone 0. If we get anything else, I got you guys covered. Feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, put those notifications on for more updates. But for now guys, I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.